turns out, by the time you are fully exhausted of your energy and you want to get out and go back to your community, you make the decision to cop a plea for something you didn't do. You did not do.
There are over 300,000 arrests in New York City every year. These are concentrated in low-income communities, and the vast majority are for low-level misdemeanors, such as
jaywalking. What we hear most of all is open containers, public urination.
If that wasn't bad enough, 47,000 of these folks that are arrested have bail set that they can't pay, which means they go sit in jail on Rikers Island for an average of 50 days awaiting their trial, before they've been convicted of doing anything wrong, which many times they haven't.
Some officers came out, approached us, searched us, whatever, and they said I fit the description for something that I don't know, so that I had nothing to do with it, you know? They took me in, and my friend go, and I went through a process, and I went to basically Rikers Island, and I wound up spending a week up there.
So I was hanging out and got caught smoking weed. So the cops, they came, ran my name, seen I had a warrant, so they arrested me. The warrant was for an unpaid ticket. So I'm thinking, you know, the judge will give me a chance to get out, come back, whatever. But no, they ended up holding me down for a day, sent me to the Bronx, Hunts Point, to the boat. So I was in the boat for overnight.
When you get arrested, you're stripped of your belongings and you basically become a docket number. You're entitled to a few phone calls, but these days less and less of us memorize the phone numbers of the people we need, and even if you remember, there's no guarantee you'll get an answer. After being shuffled around from a precinct to central booking, which could take days, you finally get to your arraignment hearing. You get a brief meeting with a public defender, but with only 5 to 10 minutes and no way to get in touch with your loved ones, it can be difficult for them to convince a judge that you're not a flight risk, that you will come back to court for your trial, and that you deserve to be released. The consequences of this lack of support can be devastating.
It fucks you up because, one, you could be working and they could arrest you, and you may not have a chance to call out of work, and you could get fired for that, so that's one reason. You have kids, you know, and you got to take them to school. You could be arrested, you can't do that. Now your kids have to suffer, so it's just a whole process that you lose big time. You never went off that.
I'm back out a whole different person. They don't know what to do. We just back on the streets. We don't know. We out of school now because they took us out of our school system. How are we supposed to provide for ourselves in a legal way when we don't have any good record? It's hard out here, and they know that, but nothing is changing.
How do you feel contacting somebody would change the situation?
It would have changed the situation a lot. I would have known what was my status, what was going on with my case. I probably wouldn't even went to Rikers Island if I had my present lawyer by me. So I really needed somebody at that moment. I just had anyone call.
Again and again, we heard stories like these about how unjust and damaging the arrest process can be, and we wanted to help address this issue. So we built Good Call. Good Call is a technology-enabled, free 24/7 hotline that anyone can call if they or a loved one get arrested. We understand that no one expects to get arrested, but if it happens, you can call our hotline and we will automatically connect you to the right legal service provider who can then give you information, advice, and get on your case right away. We're partnering with some of the most prestigious legal service providers in the city to make this possible. Right now, you can sign up on goodcall.nyc and list your emergency contacts. That way, in addition to getting you a lawyer, we can also alert your emergency contacts and let them know of the arrest. This is to ensure that your loved ones can be updated about what's happening and that your lawyer can reach out to them to get information to build your case. Having someone there for you is extremely crucial to ensure a fair outcome. We are Team Good Call.
Our team met during a 5-month fellowship at the Robin Hood Foundation, New York City's largest poverty fighting group. We've talked to hundreds of people about this problem and come from backgrounds in tech, design, and community organizing. We've worked on projects like this before, and we think we're really well prepared to tackle this one.
Good Call could be life-changing for many people in New York and beyond. We've already started helping people in the Bronx, but we need your help to take Good Call to the next level. With your help, we can keep improving our hotline in the Bronx. We can expand beyond the Bronx and eventually cover all of New York City. We can keep supporting new languages to make sure everyone can access Good Call, and eventually even move beyond New York to help other cities. We want to build towards a future where the police and the criminal justice system treat everyone equally, regardless of what they look like, where they come from, or how much money they have. We know we can't do this alone, but we know Good Call is a good first step. If you believe everyone deserves fairness, please support us with a donation and join the movement to make Good Call available to everyone who needs it.
We are Team Good Call. With your help, we can fight for fairness in our criminal justice system.